I think I've found the perfect combination of cameras in my Fujifilm X100V and my Sony Alphas. Recently I went to Tokyo for 2 weeks and I brought this combination of cameras along with me, and honestly it was the perfect setup. So in this video I want to talk about the combination of those cameras, but honestly I mostly just want to show you the photos that I took with the Fujifilm X100V and the Sony A1 and A7S III while on this trip. Think of it as like a 25% camera review, but mostly just an informal photo vlog with a little bit of camera talk thrown in there to fill the silences. On my first day in Tokyo, there was a little bit of rain in the forecast, so I made sure I was out at the right time to shoot it. It only lasted a little while, so all I really got out of it was a couple of pretty stereotypical photos of umbrellas and maybe a couple of half-decent shots like these. But it was not a bad start to the trip. I think sometimes this Fuji X100V can be a little bit of an overrated camera, especially for somebody who just shoots raw. But one place where it might actually be underrated is when it comes to video shooting, because you can set it up in a way where the videos come out looking really good even with minimal editing, minus the fact that there is no stabilization. The X100V is a camera that I just wear on my body at all times recently. It's basically like a part of my outfit. Especially in Japan, everything is so photogenic, so if I'm just going to the convenience store or if I'm going out to meet a friend, but I'm not really doing photography as the main thing, I'm just gonna strap the X100V around my neck basically and just head out the door. Now, funny thing, I didn't used to like camera straps because the camera would just bounce around my chest and it would be very annoying, but ever since I got the X100V and I figured out that I could actually wear it around the side, kind of like a bag like this, all of a sudden I have no problem with them and they're actually quite useful. And I feel pretty stupid for not thinking of this sooner. Then on other days when I'm taking photography more seriously or I'm trying to film something, I'll probably just bring my Sony as the main camera body. But even then, sometimes I will take the X100V because it's just right there, so I have easy access to snap a quick still photo for like YouTube thumbnails or a quick Insta story, or maybe I just want to have a 35mm lens so I can quickly switch to that one because it is so small that it's barely noticeable, so I just sometimes bring it as well as a B camera. Tonight's gonna be one of those nights that I'll be out until the sunrise. Why? Well, it's about to rain. Tonight I'm bringing my Sony A7S III on a gimbal because I really want to get some cool B-roll, and yes, like I mentioned, the X100V as a B camera. I even brought my DJI Pocket on a monopod to get some experimental high-angle footage. Oftentimes people focus on the neon-lit main areas of Tokyo like Shinjuku and Shibuya and many others, but honestly it's also worth checking out the quieter areas between those places. They can be very peaceful, and especially in the rain, I really enjoy capturing them. So I was out until 6 AM last night carrying a heavy bag. I definitely still feel it, and this is why the X100V is so great, because it's still raining, I want to go out, but I'm not carrying the heavy bag, so I'll just take the X100V on a neighborhood walk, and all of my body, my back, my legs will thank me. So even though it's probably not the camera for every situation, for this situation it's definitely the camera. The next few days are gonna be the last sunny days of the trip, and the cherry blossom trees, the sakura, are starting to get into full bloom, so I'm gonna try to make the most of it before the rain returns. These few sunny days were really a magical time with the sakura blooming and everything, and this is where I really got the money's worth out of the X100V, because it allowed me to just walk around a lot, not really knowing exactly where I was going. And to be honest, I was still conserving energy for the next following days because there was a lot of rain and even some mist on the forecast, and that is when I really gonna put in the effort. On days like these, I'm excited to go out and shoot, because I know if I do at least half a decent of a job, there's a good chance that I might come up with some of the best photos and videos that I'm gonna shoot on the entire year. Photography is definitely not always about pure skill. In fact, sometimes the location and the conditions, along with luck, play a much larger role in the end, and these are the absolute optimal conditions and the optimal location for my style of photography. Today wasn't just rainy, but there's also this beautiful mist in the air, which made the atmosphere feel very special. If you ever find yourself in Tokyo on a night like this, I recommend listening to the artist called 2814. I wish I could use the music on this video, but due to copyright reasons I can't really put it on YouTube. But I did make a reel on my Instagram with this music, and I really do love it.
The next station is Kichijoji, JC11. The doors on the right side will open.
The rain stopped for a while, so we decided to explore some alleys and rooftops in Kichijoji before heading back to Shibuya for some rain and even some portrait shooting. This was a fun experiment, and I would like to do some more video format cinematic portrait stuff sometime in the future. It looked like it was never gonna stop raining, so me and my friend Dan decided to stay out shooting and also drinking beers until the morning hours. Now, I don't exactly know what happened between the hours of 2 and 5 a.m., but the footage continues at sunrise. Early birds get the worm, and you can actually get some pretty cool photos from the famous Starbucks at Shibuya Crossing, which opens at 6:30 a.m. Not gonna lie, on the bus ride home, I was starting to feel it a little bit, but still, what a productive day, past couple days really. But I wasn't even done yet, because the next day, I still had a couple hours to kill before my flight back home to Korea. So I'll leave you with these few photos. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment if you did. Thank you so much for watching.